What is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Chimera and welcome back to another video. And today we will be talking about if Xiao is worth for you to upgrade as your super carry. The simple answer is definitely. He's one of the strongest DPS characters in the game currently, and he is insane as a hyper carry. And if you have the Jade Spear and a level 90 Xiao, he completely destroys. And if you got lucky and got C6 with Xiao, he's completely a god. But today we won't be answering that question. Today we will be talking about if it's worth for you to spend your resources on Xiao if you did not expect to get him. And what I mean by this is that you did not have any resources or artifacts saved up for him. So before we answer that question, I actually want to talk about Xiao and how you should be building him. Because even though he is a hyper carry like Ganyu, Xiao plays completely different. Compared to Ganyu, which uses charge attacks to do the bulk of the damage, Xiao needs to use his ultimate to do massive damage. Because of this, you really need a good team for Xiao, compared to Ganyu, which you can put in any team and she will do great. So let's start off talking about Xiao's team. The main thing that you need for Xiao's team is a battery. And if you do not know what a battery is, it's pretty much a character that generates elemental particles. Few of the best batteries for Xiao is either Venti or Sucrose. And the way that you want to optimize the elemental particles is by using your elemental burst or elemental skill on your battery and switching back to Xiao to collect the elemental particles. And if you didn't know, the character that collects the elemental particles gets more elemental energy. So let's talk about the two other characters that you would need for his team. For the third character, you would need a healer. Probably the best support slash healer is probably going to be Bennett. Because Bennett not only heals your team, he also gives you an attack boost. He's probably the best support for Xiao. For the last character, I would suggest Zhongli. The main reason for this is because he generates a shield and reduces the enemy's elemental resistance, which simply means that you will do more damage when you're in Xiao's ultimate. So after we got the team out of the way, let's talk about the artifacts. The best artifact sets would be the 2-piece Gladiator set and the 2-piece Viridescent set. The reason that we're not going 4-piece Viridescent set is because it's more built for a support character compared to a DPS character like Xiao. And the reason why we're not going 4-piece Gladiator is because the Viridescent 2-piece set does more damage overall. Because when Xiao uses his ultimate, all of his attacks turn into animal attack. So after we got out of the way how to build Xiao, is it truly worth building Xiao as your main DPS or your hyper carry? The simple answer is that if you already have a team for Xiao that is already built and you only need to upgrade Xiao, it's 100% worth upgrading him. Because at the end of the day, you will have an amazing hyper carry. Probably one of the best characters you can have. But if you're like me and do not have a fully built team for Xiao, I would probably hold off on spending all my resources on his team. The main reason for this is because of how much resources are required to put into Xiao, and imagine if you have to build multiple characters to build his team. This becomes extremely expensive to build a Xiao team. So because of this, I'll probably hold off on spending all my resources on building Xiao and his team, and focus on actually building my main DPS team and try to upgrade Xiao's team when I have the chance. And the reason why I will still be upgrading Xiao even though I already have two great DPSs is mainly because Xiao is completely broken. He is truly the best hyper carry currently in the game. And I know everybody is going to say that Ganyu is better, but in honest truth, Xiao is probably going to be better compared to Ganyu. And the reason why I'm saying this is because Ganyu's element is ice, and there are many enemies that have a ice immunity, like ice slimes and mages, while Xiao on the other hand doesn't really have to deal with enemies that are immune to animal damage. Because of this, he is more versatile in more places compared to Ganyu. And if you build his team correctly, you will be able to stay in his ultimate form 90% of the time, which makes him an unbelievably strong hyper carry. So let's go over when you should be upgrading him and when you shouldn't be. If you do not have a fully built team for Xiao, like having a fully built battery and a good support for him, it's really not worth you spending all the resources on building a fully new team. What I would suggest is to finish building your main DPS team and try to upgrade Xiao as your secondary team or your third team. But if you already have a battery for Xiao and a really good support like Bennett or Zhongli, I would highly suggest you focus on Xiao's team, because at the end of the day your damage will skyrocket. And especially if you already have the primordial Jade Spear, I would highly suggest trying to upgrade Xiao. He's really a great character and will help you in the long run to finish dungeons or daily missions far faster than any other main DPS. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a like. If you didn't, you know what to do. Thank you so much for watching. If you do want to see more content like this, please leave a sub and hit that bell notification so you're notified whenever I upload. Thank you so much. Peace out, and let me catch you next time.